For those of you that have rented Casa Sofia or Villa Sofia, I thought I'd show you the entrance in the video. I mean, that's the villa on the right hand side, and that's the villa on the left hand side, and this is the entrance coming up to our house. It's down a private road, so it's not always easy to find, but that's the beauty of it really. So you've got sort of a little bit of trees there, and then you've got this house here, which is Franco's house, our neighbour. He's our nearest neighbour. So in just by him and the wall, you will see an orangey rusty coloured gate, which you can't do anything about because it's not ours. But and then you turn left. So if you have a look, that's sort of where you'll be coming from. Or you could be coming from this direction if you haven't followed my directions, but this is the main entrance to the property. So, when I say main entrance, it's the private gravel road down to our house. It's shared by about 4 of us because people have got land here. So they're allowed access down it, but you never really see anybody. And that's Franco's to my right, just here. And then we start to see a little umbrella, well, quite a big umbrella, which is our house really, which is Villa Sofia. And you've got some fabulous views of the mountains just here, if I can capture them. It's always quite difficult doing these things because you never can see it properly in the sun. But I'm not sure. I'll try and do a close-up of San Pasquale in a minute, so you can actually see. You can see the villa coming into view, and you've got Faicchio in the distance, and San Pasquale just there. So, sort of the road sweeps round to the left, and as you can see, we're coming up to the villa here, and it sweeps round to the left, and then you want to go towards the right. You don't really want to go down the other end because there's a house that's not used there. So we've parked our car there, but we tend to park it, to be honest, near the wall. But I've parked it there out of the way today so that you can have a look. I mean, we've got some fruit trees that we've planted recently. This is the garden. And as you can hear, it's quite relaxing and not a lot of traffic, and we can hear is nature at its best really. Now these are some of the trees we brought recently. This one I think is a peach tree, although I'm not convinced I know exactly what all of these are because I forget. But I think that's an apple tree, that one there. And this is an apple and a pear apparently. So we've got a bit of fruit on this one, which is good. And then there's a fig tree. Coming round we've got cherries. And we've got peaches and apricots. And here we've got our hammock and our fountain that has been restored. We've got a little swing out for all those that have children. I mean, we have children, so our little ones tend to go in there. But the hammock is gorgeous, especially sort of sitting under the trees in the shade and by the fountain. And over here we have just a little paved area, which we have a couple of sun loungers on, but we have the little barbecue, our makeshift barbecue that we created the other night. And what probably a lot of people don't know is over here in Italy they use wood for the barbie rather than coal, and actually it really worked. It's a really good barbecue, quite rustic, but yeah, it worked. And over here you'll see there's 3 different seating areas. We tend to use the small table in the mornings for breakfast because it's nicely shaded. But we do have this area here, which I shall be probably in the next half an hour putting together for lunch because my family are coming over. And it's really nice, and it sits, and you can see like the cherry trees, the lemon, the olive tree. Just round here is the olive tree. And you can sit and see the garden. And then here we have a little coffee table, and we have a mandarin tree here that we created, well, that we brought this year. We've planted in our pot, and that should flower in December. So anyone that comes over in December, if you want to come and grab a mandarin, you're more than welcome. And like I said, we parked the car there at the moment, but we tend to park it here by the entrance. But we've just put it there for today for the filming. And then we have the entrance to Villa Sofia here, and so I shall go in and show you what's inside here. But before I do, in this little cupboard here, the first garage is the wood for the wood fire. So if you come in the winter, that's what you've got the wood there. But it's absolutely glorious, as you can see. It's a beautiful sunny day, and the sun is shining, and it really is peaceful. So I shall go in and show you inside.